In this chapter, we're going to take what we learned about XSLT and put it through its paces and see what it can do. So here in Aptana Studio, I've opened up the example snippets file and scroll down to the section on Chapter 8. And over here in the Project Explorer, I'm going to open up the example folder for Chapter 8 and open up the file simpletransform.xml. Now you can see that this file is pretty simple. It only has one XML tag in it, and it's pretty straightforward. There's just some text in the tag. So let's open up simpletransform.xslt, and this is the style sheet that we're going to build that's going to match the Java code T tag in this XML file right here. So what we're going to do is, in these snippets, I want you to copy these lines right here and paste them into the style sheet. Okay, let's go over what we've got here. First, right here at the top, we have our XSL style sheet declaration. So this tells the style sheet parser that we're building an XSL style sheet. Here's the namespace declaration, and I've got a comment in here. And then I have a template. Now the template uses an XPath expression to match this template with content in the XML file. In this case, the match expression says, start at the root of the document, and then look for a tag named Java code T. You can see that in the XML file, that's what we have right here. When the match takes place, the contents of this template are going to be executed and substituted in the resulting document in place of the original Java code T tag. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's save. All right. And then let's go out to the file system and see what happens. So right-click on Simple Transform and open it with Firefox. Now what you see here is the XML document itself, and it says this XML file does not appear to have any style information. Right, so we have to go back into the code and associate the style sheet with the document. All right, so back here in the code, in the snippets, copy this line right here, copy, and in the XML document, just paste that in. And this is an XML style sheet declaration, and if you recall from earlier in the course, we did this with CSS styles, but now the type is set to text XSL, and the href is the name of the XSLT style sheet that we're using. So I'm going to save this and go back to the browser. All right, so back here in the browser, let's refresh, and you can see that the document has been transformed. Now, all I'm getting is this image right here, and if we go back to the code, you can see why. So here in the style sheet, right, it's making a new HTML file, and in the body, I've got an image tag, but that's pretty much it. I've got an empty H1 right here. Now, one of the things I want to point out is that if you're trying to do this in Chrome, you might run into problems because Chrome doesn't allow you to execute XML transforms from local files. You have to serve them from the server. So if you're going to be doing this on a local file system, use Firefox, or if you're on Windows, use Internet Explorer. So let's go back to the snippets, and now copy this one line down here, this XSL value of line. So we'll copy and then we'll paste this into the style sheet right here in the middle of the H1 tags. All right, so now we've added an XSL value of tag, and we've given it a select expression using the XPath text function. Remember, the matched tag is Java code T, right? That's what matched this template. And so we're telling the XSL transformer to get the text content of the matched tag. And if we go back to the XML code, you'll see that the text content is this line right here. So let's save and then go back to the browser. And now let's refresh. And you can see that now the text content is being transformed as part of the output. All right, so back here in the code, what we've done is build our first simple example style sheet that takes an XML document, matches it up with the root tag, extracts content from within the document, and puts it into the resulting output.